In a very significant development, the DRDO has integrated the 160 km range Astra Mark2 air-to-air missile with a ground-based launcher, and the final checkups are currently underway, and it will be tested from the ground launcher between 18th to 20th February to validate its propulsion and navigation, after which it will be tested from 5 modified Su-30 fighter jets to complete its development and user trials in a fast-track mode. The Astra Mark2 features an indigenous seeker, improved jammer resistance and dual-pulse motor with thrust vector control. We had already reported last week that the DRDO Center of Airborne Systems will equip the A320-based Netra-MK2 airborne early warning and control aircraft with a gallium nitride-based improved AESA radar system, an upgraded suite of artificial intelligence-based communication and electronic intelligence gathering sensors, and a nose-mounted new extended-range AESA radar with a detection range of more than 450 km with the capability to detect low observable stealth platforms. According to latest reports, the DRDO will also equip the Netra-MK2 with the Maritime Surveillance Radar that can detect sea targets at long distances, and both the extended-range AESA radar suite and Maritime Surveillance Radar will provide accurate coverage of vast distances of air and sea. After Indian Air Force's quest to purchase 2 ISTAR aircraft worth $1 billion from US firm Raytheon was scrapped in 2017, the DRDO had proposed to develop 3 indigenous ISTAR aircraft for the Indian Air Force and 1 for the National Technical Research Organization. It will be equipped with a synthetic aperture radar, airborne signal intelligence sensors, ground-moving target indicator, electro-optical and infrared system to scan large geographic areas that will provide high-resolution imagery and data of the battlefield to ground stations and other networked platforms that will give real-time actionable intelligence to multiple users. The Center of Airborne Systems had recently displayed a model of Embraer EJ-145-based ISTAR, but the DRDO officials have said that the selection of aircraft will be done by the Indian Air Force, which can be the locally built C-295, Global 6000 platform, Gulfstream 550 platform, or the same ERJ-145 aircraft used for the Netra-MK2. India is all set to begin a formal rollout of the Air Defence Command by April that will control the air defence resources of all the 3 services, and will be tasked with protecting military assets from airborne threats, while the Maritime Theatre Command will roll out in May 2021, that will be responsible for securing India from seaborne threats. Top officials have said that the final validation exercises to establish the 2 commands are in full swing, and aspects related to executing authority, command and control structures and budgeting are currently being fine-tuned. Indian media has reported that Indian Army has leased 4 Heron drones from Israel, while Israeli aerospace industries had recently announced that it has signed a deal for the lease of the improved Heron Mark2 medium-altitude long-endurance drones to an Asian country that can reach an altitude of 35,000 feet and speed of 250 km per hour, and remain in the air for 45 consecutive hours. The lease is valid for 3 years, and is extendable to 2 more years. The Indian Army and Ministry of Defence has declined to comment for security reasons, while the contract is reportedly worth $200 million. The navies of Iran and Russia had started a joint naval exercise in the Indian Ocean, and as per latest reports, the Indian Navy has also joined the exercise with a select group of warships. The commander of the Iranian Navy has said that the Chinese Navy will also be participating in the exercise, that will cover an area of 17,000 square kilometers to practice air defense, anti-ship search and rescue and anti-piracy operations.